And the traversing system creates a couple of files whilst it's operating, and I'd just like to run through what those files actually are. So again, if we go to the Windows Explorer, look on your drive D, Traverse folder, we'll find this folder that's called Event Logs. We look in here, we'll open up an example event log. We'll open this one up here. It's 4 kilobytes long. Now this keeps a log of activity as the Traverse system has been running. It starts the log when the program is started, completes the log when the program finishes, and we can see here we've got a timestamp. The first entry says that the log has started, and then we've got various activities that have gone on. What we can see from here is that we've selected manual mode here. We've selected the enable key for the radial axis. We've selected the enable key for the yaw axis. We've attempted to datum the 2 axes, and we can see the progress of the datum process here as we've gone through. We've cancelled manual mode, selected automatic mode, the sequences reset. We've loaded a sequence file which is called aerodyneexample.csv, and then clearly the table has been run through. We've achieved step 1, 2, 3, and again from here we can identify the precise time that those steps were achieved. At the end, the sequence is reset and we've finished the program. The file name for these event logs is automatically generated. We have the date and we have the time encoded as 15:09 and 12 seconds with a .txt extension, so we can look at it in a standard text editor. So those are the event logs. Another file that may be of use or of interest is called a message log. Now the message log is located in the same folder as the application itself. So I'm going to close down the drive D. I'm going to look on drive C, look in the program files, look in the folder called RMS. And we'll see here, this is the executable that was run to run the Traverse program. That was the initialization file that we've already looked at. This is the message log. Now if we open this file is overwritten and restarted each time the Traverse program is run. So if you want to retain a message log, you must make a copy of it and then preferably rename it to something that makes sense to you. Here we find that the log was started 15:09:12 on the 12th of November. It's gone through its initialization process where it's found the COM port, it's found the USB to control the bridge, a little bit of information about ourselves if you need to contact us, and then it's found the 2 controllers, read its EEPROM, made sure everything's okay, and then we've got a variety of activities that have occurred. And just as a word of warning, this is an axis move issued as told the yaw axis to go to a position of 18 degrees. Now sometime later you'll find that the yaw axis has stopped. That isn't necessarily the angle that is correct. First of all, this doesn't hold the offset, the yaw angle offset, and secondly, it's taken off the display, which could be a fraction of a second behind where the axis actually is. So these numbers have to be used with a little bit of license, but nonetheless we can see the sort of activity that has occurred and eventually the log has finished. So again, this information might be of some value to you at some point. Close that down, and that's the end of that particular exercise.